Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is I, your host, Tony Talks. Today, we are on our final map of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and playing every zombies map we own. The Treyarch, the main storyline, of course, because there's a lot of other games out there with zombies that aren't so great in my opinion, but we'll get to those at a way later date. Nonetheless, today we're on Tag der Toten. The paradox must be resolved. Let's see who we're playing as. Our boy Marlton. I'm not even going to check none of my stuff. Let's ready up and get into it. And then I'm going to disappear so we can watch the cutscene.
What? Are you serious? No way. Dude, that's awesome!
Stu?
Oh my. Someone's been busy.
Your journeyman pal asked if we wanted to live. This don't feel like living.
Calm down, everybody. Everything's fine. Or going to be fine. Okay?
My friends, old and new, we stand on the brink of victory. Element 115, Group 935, the Helping Scourge, the MPD, the Apothecons, all of it will soon be gone. But tonight, we celebrate.
We got a whole bunch of maggot feeders headed downstairs. And we ain't got no weapons.
Yes! I'm telling them now, but they're all a teensy bit grumpy because they just woke up.
Hey, Stu! You want to be a bit more specific about what the voice in your head is actually saying?
Dr. Minty? What? Is he like a bad guy? We gotta go.
With this power and the means to control it, we can go wherever we choose. At last, we can return to our homes, our old lives, our families.
I've got to be honest with you, Samuel. I don't have even the slightest inkling as to what an Agarthan device is.
He didn't say you had to know what it was, Marsden. Just how to build it.
Trust me, guys. It won't be that complicated. In fact, my German pal says it's gonna be a schlom dunk.
It's one thing trusting you, Stu. It's a whole other thing trusting your imaginary brain buddy.
Russman, how can you even say that? He's the sweetest guy in the whole universe! He wants us to help save it! The universe!
Thank you, Sammy. I'm moved.
madness is nearly over, child. But one thing remains. The one who perpetuates this madness. He must be... I wish I did not have to ask this of you, but... only you can do it.
Forgot how long that cutscene is. I'm gonna start off this video by saying I've played this map a total of like twice. But there's a lot of story to unpack there. So we're back with the OG crew, Primus, Victus, and I forget the names.
This is unfortunate. My companions appear to have not appeared.
So let's start off.
Less than ideal, but
we're with the
faint
Black
heart
Ops
never
2
won
crew
fair
right now,
maiden.
right? Okay, so we'll start with that. So if you remember, in Blood
It would
of the
seem
Dead,
this facility's employees are still on the job.
we saw them all tied up. Not tied up. They were in cryo freeze and Rick Thompson's
this
lab,
is
which he
just
had in that pocket
barbaric.
dimension that we talked about way back when, right? And I said, they're going to come back. Well, now they're back. So Rick Toppin saved them for whatever reason. I think it's because he knew they'd be important down the line, even though Nikolai now has the Canorium calling the shots, right? They've been stuck in this paradox, and they were to help break the paradox. My camera's over here. Hence, the paradox must be broken. So, if you remember, all the way back when we played Black Ops 2, I'm sure I had explained that Stuhlinger had eaten zombie flesh, and Rick Toppin
I think avoiding the
ability
frigid
to speak
waters
to
is
him,
probably
which
my
why
#1 priority,
Marlton,
with the notable exception of ensuring that the reanimates do
I
not
forget the girl's name.
devour
I
me.
want to say Susie or Jessie. That's not her name. But that's why Marlton, Misty, and what's his face?
Now look
I
what
can't
you
think
made
of their
me
names,
do.
I just saw him. Russman's his name. They all hear Maxis, but Stuhlinger hears Rick Toppin. That's why there was always 2 Easter eggs in Black Ops 2, and you got the hints from one or the other. Okay, I got to get back up out the ice. So for this plan to work,
Let's stay in this water
they
long
needed that.
without becoming a
and Stuhlinger's
Marlton
the key,
sickle.
'cause he could hear zombie Rick Toppin. Now who the hell is zombie Rick Toppin?
Fiat
Well,
Lux! Let there be light.
We got to go
House.
back to Black
See what I did
Ops
there?
1. If you remember in Moon, I had explained that Rick Toppin and Sam swapped places in the APD. And with that, Sam was in Rick Toppin's catatonic body,
So,
while Rick Toppin
a
was in the
girthen
ether
device.
calling the shots.
Where doth thy
Okay,
rest?
cool.
Are thy scattered and broken
Black Ops
amidst
2
this
happens,
frozen
and
tundra?
then Black Ops 3 happens,
my
and now
own
we're here
poor
in the
heart.
paradoxes and whatnot, whatever's going on. During Classified, the crew here in Black Ops 4, after they got the blood crystal from Mob of the Dead, or Blood of the Dead,
Ah, this volume of
on,
offal makes me...
did whatever quest they were doing, and then enlisted the help of their other selves in Classified to go unlock, and they get pretty much what I'm trying to say is like Classified happens before 5, and I believe it's before they go to the moon. That happens, they get to the moon, Rick Toppin swaps with Samantha, and so on and so forth. This is why I mentioned Classified. So they all get transferred back down to the Pentagon after Moon. They get teleported back there, and they're in jail, and everything is going on. The crew in this game comes and saves them, and at some point, I believe, and I could be wrong, I did not study this before I made this video, I'm going off my old knowledge, eons and eons ago, that Rick Toppin gets his soul back in his catatonic body somehow, and is able to
that
communicate with
reanimate is looking
Stuhlinger,
downright
and
incendiary.
the Granorium told them to
Die, monster, die!
now we're here, right? Some of those details could be wrong. I think that's the gist of it, but it's literally 4 games of zombies telling in this one map. Now, the other thing to remember is here at Tag der Toten is Call of the Dead, which is the movie set, right? Which was actually a 935 facility where they get misteleported to in Black Ops 1. So, you know, this is where Richtofen had his research and all his apothecant devices, so on and so forth. So he sends them
Not
here
much
and
room
here
in the
in
boathouse.
this timeline.
Might have made it cozy and warm, but I'm not getting cozy with reanimates.
The 5th member of the group, Pablo the Hermit, is here, and he's going to help us out. Now, listen, don't ask me to do any Easter egg stuff or nothing, because I ain't going to know them.
Enjoy your bisected jugular!
But Pablo the Hermit, and he was one of the 4 that Richtofen had frozen along with Nikolai Dempsey and Tacky. Basically, because we know I won't be doing the Easter egg, I ain't even study and none of that. I'm just trying to get through this game. Where was I going? Oh, so the group are on the campfire, the 2 versions of themselves working together. So the Victus crew here, they're gonna close the paradox. And what they end up doing, long story short, what they end up doing is completely getting rid of the apothecants, the zombies. Pretty much life itself and the universe in this story resets. And that's, then we take
How about
a break
a trigger
for a few
warning,
years.
huh?
There's no
I'm
zombies.
claustrophobic.
I believe the Modern Warfares came out after this, if I'm not mistaken.
Which is worse?
I'm gonna freeze. Modern Warfares came out, so there was a
Because they're
break in the
dogs.
zombie storyline for a few years, and the assumption was it was all over because
Sorry, but this called for
Victus
more than
had
a rolled
reset
up
the
newspaper.
storyline, and pretty much Nikolai, spoiler alert, Nikolai kills zombie Richtofen, and everyone's dead, and it's the whole thing.
Ugh. I am 1000% certain this is not FDA approved.
Is this something? I think that's a pack of punctuation. And that's it. So, after this game, we return with the story in Cold War. Now that's a game I'm excited to play. Cold War Zombie, that's a lot of fun. I like that game. Draft is unfair.
Well, not my preferred method, but at
And
least it
not
was
that there's
successful.
anything wrong with this game in my, I was very late to this game. I don't particularly like the zombie story in it. Listen, everything I explained to you may sound confusing. It was confusing for me to tell. But I love it. We've been doing this series now for, 2 years through all the ups and downs. I love Call of Duty Zombies. It's just, it was a part of my preteen years, into my teenage years, into now adulthood. World at War came out 15 years ago. That makes me feel so old. Right? But it's also crazy to think that Call of Duty Zombies has been around for 15
Even with the temperature making the metal brittle, what could bisect a freighter like
and
that?
it's just part of the story. And I think Cold War, while I think it, what's that? I think it pushed the needle in terms of
Hypothermia.
gameplay and
Setting in.
mechanics. Cold War, and I don't want to touch on this as we're in Black Ops 4. I'll wait till we get to Cold War. But Cold War changed a lot of
Mother always wanted me to be a surgeon.
Upon armor, system upgrades, equipment. There's a whole overhaul. It was completely different. And Black Ops 6 came in and they changed up some stuff too. I love Black Ops 6 Zombies as well in terms of gameplay, maybe not so much story in that. But we'll get to them when we get to them, right? But if I had to play, if I just take out Black Ops, World at War 1, 2, and 3, stick with GO War and Cold War and I'm either going Cold War or BO6. Alright. So, and maybe I'm biased because I did not play this game when it came out. I didn't play this game at its height. I don't know. But, you know, that's just how I'm feeling. That is my opinion. Where's the box?
Appears as if the ship burst from within. What exactly are we up against here?
All I know is I need a gun.
I simply do not have time to look for the box.
That's what I'm saying, Mom.
That floating energy looks mighty peculiar. Try touching it, Stuhlinger.
Oh. Shit. I went down. I just hit interact and I died.
This aggression will not stand. I demand satisfaction.
Alright, I think the power's in the OG spot. So let's open up some more. I'm not touching that again. That was a dumb way to go down. I didn't know. I will say,
all this glowing blue stone.
I just
Element 115 in its primal
this
state.
Map, while the setup is very spot on with Call of the Dead, I just think it's a beautiful map. The graphics in
The ship's name, Tagarin. It's the name of a Russian demon. What? I've read a lot of mythology.
Well, the layout is similar almost to a T minus some extra areas they added to the OG Call of the Dead. I think the graphics in this game are beautiful. So that's a plus it's got going for it. While I may not like some of the other things the map does.
Ship's command center is up here. One might surmise that it harbors something important.
Hello! Can you hear me? Nikolai Belinsky speaking. Do you copy?
Okay.
Am I correct in deducing that Stu's German friend is in league with a Russian?
Maybe there is two sides to this thread. I have no idea. I will eventually, when I'm done this series, I'm going to go through and kind of...
This gearbox needs repairs. Should be some way to repair it, though.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into the story of the game in depth. It's one of the reasons why I just bought a brand new mic, because I want to get more voiceover stuff, more talking and more lore stuff as opposed to this just free-for-all I do. Well, when I first started this, I thought it was a good idea. Clearly, this is not kind of what I want to do, and I don't think it's that entertaining.
What am I getting there? Coconut in mercury?
Nikolai here. I will try to help with search for a Garthen device. For now, keep looking.
We'll get
Well,
it
of
to make
course
sense.
we'll keep searching. Not like we have much choice. Most of the cargo loading happened here. Could mean there are useful items around.
Explore up here. Oh, that scared me. Not yet available. Okay. New box here.
Impossible! A reanimated corpse couldn't manifest such electrical activity, and yet it does!
Why are there electric zombies all? Well, I guess that's kind of what
Ah! They're attempting to eviscerate me!
we got fire, zombies, electrical. Like I said, I played this map like twice. Played a lot of 9, you know what I mean?
Oh, what in Newton's name?
make our way to the lighthouse now. I think that's where the last power thing is, and I think that's where our buddy the hermit will give us the zipline thingy, if I'm not mistaken. Take this.
Los pollitos dicen pío, 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 cuando tienen hambre, cuando tienen frío. Dicen payaso, Carmen, and hungry. Eat that stuff they feed their zombies.
Yes, yes, keep coming. I am on the way up top. Oh, you look just like a picture. Never mind. Look, bring me the blue rock from the cave. You do that, and I can help you survive, huh?
He knows how to use element 115, apparently. Now, where is this cave he mentioned?
The gearbox is for the cleaners. I can fix that.
Okay. Blue rock from the cave.
Oh, whoo, I must be completely insane to do this.
Cave over here. I know it's not that. Was it the cave? Blue rock from the cave. Was it when we slid down? Was this the cave he's talking about? Because these here are blue rocks. There's that. Trap unavailable. Was that it? Blue rock from the cave. I don't.
Fight on, my new friends. Work with our comrade in Lighthouse. He is most ingenious.
An ally on site and one overhead.
I'm gonna Google
Oh,
this.
Misty!
Oh,
Come get me out of this ice, please!
Alright, let's pause. Let's Google it, because I know we need him for something. BO4 Tag der Toten Blue Rock location. A U-shaped cave at spawn. Shoot it. What is this?
Hey, amigo. It's me. How much I can trust you. Thanks. Believe me, you will be rewarded for your efforts. I know you can handle this.
That walking flambe dropped something.
We got dynamite. What? That's it. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. And we leveled up too. Okay, enemies. Go back.
Fetch me their souls!
Don't we have enough to deal with? Gotta warm up somehow. Melt this ice.
I get up there. Get up there. Okay, he just came back.
opponent appears to be missing something.
In the water. Why aren't they freezing?
I knew this would happen! Marlton the popsicle! Mother did warn me about running with a bad crowd!
Zombies are like not. Maybe if I go in this water. Will you freeze, sir?
Fellow travelers, your attention please. Thank you. I am getting boxed in! You see, Misty, I can inflict mass casualties with the best of them.
Come on, guys, freeze. Nope, they won't freeze. Like, do I have to freeze for them to freeze? I mean, come on now. And they're going up, so they're probably gonna reset their temp. Alright, I feel like if it'll happen naturally. I gotta find this U-shaped cave. Looks like a U-shaped cave. It's a U.
Cold.
I'm dumb. It said the Call of the Dead spawn. I know exactly what game it's like.
Damage? Superficial. Pain?
That's on me. I don't know how to read this way. Another egg. This is where they were trapped. Oh, they don't got the...
Well, the question remains, what
Over there,
does the
wait,
man in the
it's not
lighthouse
like a
want this
complete
rock
wrong
for?
area, but we got a challenge out of it, which is cool. Now, how do I get this thing?
I can hold the rock after this. Then give me a moment.
Take it. Compliments of Marlton Johnson. And who may you be? Good sniper perch up here. If I could keep the reanimates off it.
It will be much useful.
I thought I turned all the power off. Is there more power?
to know you're on Team Marlton.
I am just someone with dreams of escape.
Find that fry after that shield part too. I think we got 2 of them. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going. Right or no? Do I drop? I gotta drop down.
Cogito ergo something went right for me. OMG!
Oh my god. So did that do something? I don't know what any of it means, what I just read. So I think I don't know if we'll get Pack-a-Punch. or is Pack-a-Punch... No, Pack-a-Punch is here now. Okay. So that's
Lighthouses symbolize stability and safety in an uncertain world.
I guess survive.
it's not
I don't know
working.
the Easter egg. I'm not going to bore us with trying to do all that. Pausing like I did with the Alpha Omega. Let's just see how long we can survive.
To say a shotgun isn't precise would be an understatement. Some of us would rather a scalpel than a machete.
Pack-a-Punch move already. Oh my god. They knew I was coming.
I could really use a few more clips of ammo. That's what they call them, right? Clips?
Probably can't freeze.
Marlton Johnson, Snowball Ace.
Okay. So we found a hat.
A few more hits like that and I'll be taking a permafrost nap.
Alright, let's go get our reward. Okay. Okay. There's Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch, well, we could...
How in the name of Sir
I don't think
Isaac
I've ever
Newton
used
does
a
this
shotgun.
mechanism work? Not even Einstein could explain this machine, but who cares?
Speakeasy. Beautiful camo on that. Oh, we got a max ammo? Ammo!
You like music?
More light.
I love to sing. Hey, I'll sing it you, and you go play it with the bells at the clubs. La, la,
I don't know. What does that mean? Play his favorite tune and die. Not necessary. Record oh, bell. Okay. Oh, I was not paying attention. Alright, so that's okay. So there's bells. don't see any. Oh no. The one on this boat? Oh, that's a flag. Lamp. Whoa. I'm looking for bells. Well, that's the boathouse, so it's not gonna be. Alright, so I found what? 2 bells? Oh, 3. There's 1. So this is the first one. Alright, let's get back up here. I have to like all up on it to hit it. Come on now. Alright, so 1.
Fetch me their soul!
Oh, here come our four-legged friends!
That's not
Euthanized, bitch!
job, Mark. So that's 1. Where are the other 2? There's 1. I feel like there'd be one over here, right? I'm gonna look it up. Have a boat back dance. See one? Is there another boat? No, is that the one? I'm so confused. Man. Side of the boathouse. And then you 3? No, he is the last one. Sent this one by the zip wire, but I don't see it.
Hey! That almost knocked off my pocket protector!
3, alright. A lamppost on the central boardwalk, that's 1. okay, so I just found, so there's 5 notes, but only 4 bells. 1, 2, 3. I don't remember what notes he played. Maybe A again? Nope. Alright, well I'm just gonna give up on it.
Missy, may I borrow some bullets, please?
Like, we're getting swarmed right now. On.
Gotta warm up somehow. Melt this ice.
Oh my goodness. Can you like not climb up there? Alright. Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Ammunition's running almost as low as the temperatures around here.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It do what it do. I thought I saw a pop-up of now, can I touch that thing down there? Like, is that... I don't really is that valid? Is that like a thing? I thought maybe it'd be unlocked now. Oh, those symbols are probably important.
Looks like I better put in some overtime. What a rush! I start calling myself Marlton the Mighty! Why do they always go for me? Oh yes, brains. Brains.
3, I just said level 2. I gotta find like zipline handles or something, right? That's next. Okay, okay.
I really don't want to know why this is so sticky.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. That's a valve. What's the valve go to though? Okay, we got the unlock some stuff. We got a case. Daily challenge. Oh, what's over here? Oh, there's golden packets. I'll probably go right there. So if you don't know, golden pack-a-punch, it's on that island and you gotta like jump over there and such, but it's $5 grand. The pack-a-punch is normal, but it's all the upgrades. So as I've talked about in this game, one of the things I don't like is how many times you like have to pack-a-punch.
spectrographic analysis on these beverages sometime. Folks, I'm getting seriously ratioed here.
No!
Not the smartest move I ever made, but my friends will save me if I had any friends.
Goodness gracious.
Well, I'm not one to boast, but maybe I should be.
Okay, but now, what do I do with these valves? Is there a launch pad over here? No. That's a hook. I've been I've been playing Batman Arkham City recently, and I saw that and I thought it was a Riddler trophy. That's funny. Maybe I gotta give him a gun. Maybe. I'm running low on ammo. Oh,
Fits
no.
perfectly. Mwah! I have an eye for these things. At this rate, I'll lose twice my blood supply by morning.
We know what the valve is. Yeah.
Back off! I can't hear myself think.
Hopefully we get a max ammo here. We're doing stuff. 49 minutes in, we're still doing stuff. We're learning. That's his position. Or something, at least. I don't know what. Oh, I'm gonna die again.
Excuse me? Yeah, I am in urgent need of medical attention. You'll be sorry if you need to work a
How many
computer or
dams do I
something and
have,
I'm
first?
dead. Just saying. Looks like
Yeah,
I'd better put in some overtime.
Is that a zip line? But don't I need like a crank handle? Not a crank handle, but like a zip line handle though? Was this open before? I don't think it was it? Dude. Oh, I guess I have bullets now.
Strictly for medicinal purposes.
What is the point of this room? Whatever. Let's head back over to him.
Fetch me their souls!
Oh, I always want to wet my pants when this happens.
Like, is that not a... No. Put up to the top. Zipline not in position for you. Zipline handle required. Okay.
Hey, it was you or me.
How do I get the handle of that? Oh, with the gun. Why do I need a handle but I can zip line there? There's a handle. Maybe I gotta get both in position and he'll give me the handle, question mark? Let's get over to the other side of the boat. Don't hate me for not knowing either. I'm learning, okay? Get to witness me learn, use my brain. Although I gotta hurry up and wrap it up because my kids are gonna wake up soon. He's down for a nap. I was gonna record last night, but I was so
Popcorn dog. How about that?
zip required, so that's tell me it's not in position. I have a crank handle. That one looks like it's not talking. Oh, is that? That might be it. No, these are like not it.
This is no way to treat a genius!
Yeah, I'm dead.
Wow, I am a legitimate badass today.
I'm sorry, I didn't know, and then play the map. I said it since we started Black Ops 4. We're not going to go far. We're not going to do good. The next few games, I'm in my element though. Okay? So everyone, that was Tag der Toten. That ends our Black Ops 4 for now. I may do special episodes where I play some of the mini modes, the challenge modes, and the pretty much get the highest score possible mode. So keep an eye out for those if you're interested. Those will probably be more edited videos compared to our series here. But with that, I want to thank everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.